Hello, good people of the internet, and welcome back to my glorious domain. It is my single Let's Play world, and I have done one or two things. Mostly just gone to the nether and started flattening a bit of an area because I want to get lots and lots of beacons. I've already got 16, so I've got all of these status effects. And they're all perfectly spaced so that right in the middle here, well, actually, I don't know about right in the middle. No, they're not all maintained right in the middle. But if I step just to one side, look, they're maintained again. So they're perfectly spaced so that all around my base has the beacon effects. Also, they're purple because purple is actually my favorite color. Just before black and neon green. Don't know why. It's just a great color. Well, I do know why. It's regal. It's quite royal and it's just pretty cool. I like purple. Anyway, and at the moment my project is to get more beacons. That is the end goal. But in order to do that, I need to cook the netherrack, which I have around here somewhere. But my smelter was broken. So I tore it out, and then I dug this big hole. And this big hole is for a kelp farm. Now, the kelp farm is going to be in the hole. It's designed by Cubfan, and the kelp will get smelted automatically and then brought up to the new smelter, which I will build here. And in fact, I'm going to redo this whole smelting thing. By the way, let me just... Oh, it is on 90. Okay. I turned my FOV down just so that it wouldn't be quite so nauseating for some of you. I like playing at a high FOV because you can see more, but, you know, I can see why you might not like it. But anyway, I'm going to redo all this and have a blast furnace and a smoker and a... Is it just those two? Well, anyway, have some more of the alternative cooking devices along the edges, as well as having the two furnace auto smelter type things with hoppers feeding in, just so if I want to cook something quickly but there's not much of it to do, I can just throw it in that instead of putting it in the big one. So this is the hollow that I've made. It is it basically connects the one side where I used to do all my farming. Oh, by the way, I filled in the hole which used to be here as well. Connects this side to basically the rest of the nether fortress. And I'm going to build a big brick platform here. But the problem is with nether bricks is that it takes 4 netherrack for each nether brick block. Oh, look at that. That's handy. Got a skull. And so it takes a lot of netherrack smelting, which means it's just a bit depressing. But that's fine, that's why we're doing this. Oh, that's cool. I kind of knew they'd added that, but I'd never actually seen it. And that is... I like that. Observer. Quartz, redstone, cobblestone. You know, I've actually given myself a bit of an issue because I don't have that much cobblestone. Have I seriously turned all of my quartz into blocks? I can't have. I must have some quartz in my big storage system thing here. Tell me I have quartz. Oh my days, that is not much. I need to go quartz mining. How have I not gone quartz mining yet? Observers. We need lots. Let's go to the smelter and start building. Hello. Die, potato. Excellent. Okay, so the gist of this is... no, I'm not getting the iron because I have too much iron. It's actually ridiculous. But aside from that, I believe these will go here. And then there'll be blocks under here. And observers here. Yes. And then equally observers here. Pistons here. Stuff grows here. Glass is there. Air gap here. More glass. Yeah. Excellent. Let me go and get the stuff that I forgot. I think I'm going to have slightly too much kelp. But, you know, that's fine. Having too much burnable material is never a bad thing. I really like, in whatever mod it is, I think it is the microblocks mod, where you have like this square in the middle and then the edges are kind of separate hitboxes, and depending on where you place stuff on them depends on where your slab will go. And I think that's an excellent idea for having vertical slabs in Minecraft. I'm definitely, by the way, going to bury the submerge this. So there's going to be a glass roof on the kelp farm, and all of the water around that you see is going to cover the glass. So it will be underground, kind of hidden away, but still there, and you'll be able to be like, oh look, there's a kelp farm. Actually, while I think about it, I probably want to incorporate some kind of light source down there so that I can actually see what I have created and the gloriousness of it. So I think we're going to use glowstone because I'm lazy and because it's a good source of light that doesn't get washed away by water. And we're going to put it underneath. Ooh. Yes, that'll work. Underneath the pistons, but not all the way across. It'll just be like every few. Does that make sense? I'm gonna have to fill this whole thing with water somehow. It'll probably involve ice, because I am not using that many buckets. That was masterful. Can I say that? That was beautiful. I killed that spider with great flair and pizzazz. With a flick of the wrist, it was done for. Okay, so it turned out 2 stacks of pistons and 2 stacks of observers, understandably, did 6 rows of... well, 6 rows, because there's 20 in each row. So I need another 4 stacks of each, observers and pistons, in order to do the other 10. 3 on this side and 7 on that side. Which means there will be 8 layers on each side, which is nice. I like 8, it's a binary power. And it's 20, so 8 by 20 by 2 is a number that I can't be bothered to work out right now. I mean, 2 8s are 80, so it'd be 160, so it'd be 200, 320. 320? I think. 320 spots for kelp to grow. I've come to a realization. I am out of quartz. And without quartz, I cannot make observers. And without observers, I cannot make the auto smelter. No, the kelp farm to make the auto smelter. So this episode is going to take a little bit of a tangent whilst I make all of this into blocks and go to the Nether in order to mine some quartz, because I'm also out up here. Like, have no quartz. You can't uncraft quartz, which is, I think, a bit of a pain / an oversight / something that should be changed, because it would be nice to be able to craft quartz or uncraft quartz. But anyway, I need to go and get some more. Also, I realised that I somehow don't have very much redstone at all. I don't know how that snuck up on me either. And it's a little worrying because, well, redstone is useful and for lots of things. So I'm going to have to go and get some more somewhere, somehow. I really, really like those new sound effects. They're so atmospheric. It's like, it actually feels like you're in a big, like, cavern or an abandoned mine or like, I don't know, I can just imagine in real life or in a different, much more kind of artistic game, that kind of sound playing and you being like, ooh. That was masterful, even if I do say so myself. It was pretty good. Just dive bomb that guy, like boom, got you. Ha. Okay, let's put some quartz into the system. Yeah. I think this is all the redstone I've got left, other than this shulker box, which does not have very much in it. That is quite concerning. Am I going to have to go mining for blinking redstone before I can finish this project? Also, ha! Another great smite! Die, potato. Ew. Okay. The weird glitch where blocks don't disappear properly when you mine them has come back. They definitely fixed it at some point, and now it is back. And it is quite sad because I enjoyed it being gone. Ugh, oh well. Okay, we have finished one side, and happily, the spacing of the glowstone is perfect. And that is me out of redstone. That didn't take long. I got to do less than a layer on the second half. And now I'm going to have to go and find some more. We are ready for a redstone finding mission. I am just gobsmacked. Like, where have I used all my redstone? I can't have got very little redstone in the whole time of playing on this world. Like, where has it all gone? Yes, I made an iron farm. Yes, I made a slime farm. But, like, honestly, I've not used that much redstone. Not even, I mean, the thing which is used the most is probably this. But this is just like a few item filters. Oh. That's interesting. That's the first one of them I've seen. They probably want emeralds though, right? Also, 3 duration fireworks are too much. Is there a way you can steal their llamas off them anymore? I know there used to be. Okay, Lily of the Valley, cactus, yeah. All stuff I don't really want or need. Cool. Okay. I don't know how I fell off then. Right, let's go down to the mine and see what we can find. Whee! Ouch. I found some. It's not very much, but it'll do. Oh no! Oh balls. We have a partly finished kelp farm. This guy's coming in for an attack. Oh, and I get him twice. Oh boy. Okay, that wasn't so smoothly done, was it? Nor was that. Oh dear. Okay. We'll gloss over that. Pretend that didn't happen. Alrighty then. I am now going to attempt to fill this big ass hole with water. With water, I tell ya. Right. I don't really have a plan for this. I'm just gonna kind of do it. Well, actually, I do have a plan. The plan involves buckets because I decided that I don't want to have to use ice. I'm just gonna do this layer by layer, fill the whole thing up I'm going to have to take out this, this glass so that I can actually fill it properly. Ta-da! One layer done. This is going to take a while. Gosh, it looks really cool from down here. Look at that. Isn't my base epic? You know, I kind of went through this big process of being like, oh, I don't need to fill the whole thing with source blocks because, well, because basically when I was doing this line, I put something in front of these pistons and the water source blocks got destroyed when the piston like activated, which made me think, oh, maybe it's not, this farm isn't designed to have source blocks in the whole thing. Maybe you just have source blocks at the top which flow down and fill the whole thing with water. And I was like, yeah, this is going to be much easier. I can just cover this, make a big platform at the top, make water appear, and then let it flow down by digging the stuff out again. As you can see, I got halfway through that and then realized that items don't float in downwards flowing water streams. I'm now just like, okay, I need to fill the whole thing with source blocks. How do I make them source blocks again? And then I was like, okay, at this point I'm already bemoaning the fact that things aren't going right, that it's just like a comedy of errors, that, you know, it's just an episode of me getting stuff wrong or not having the things I need to build the stuff with and up. And so I'm like, okay, if I dig this corner, then it can fill in again. And then I realised that no, if there's a glass wall here, that won't help because it'll only have one source block to fill from. It won't actually have this one here that I'm in. So I'm like, okay, I need to go and like actually watch the tutorial because I haven't actually watched the video by Khelp fan the whole way through. I just kind of saw little bits of it and I was like, yeah, I can build that, I can do that. But no, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how this farm works. I've kind of started building it and now I'm like, well, how the heck does it work? Oh, and by the way, I'm telling you all of this and you haven't actually seen me do it because when I thought I was recording, me being like, this whole process, this is such an involved story. When I was, for goodness sake, I need to stop pressing the spacebar. When I was doing all of this, I was talking and explaining it all and being like, ah! And then I realized that I didn't actually record any of it. Which is why I'm telling you all of this retrospectively. And as you can tell, it is hurting my mind, and I'm generally just looking a bit like a tit right now. So I've just finished digging the walls out, so I think the next thing is to just fill in the water, to be honest. And once I've done that, well, then I can... Oh boy, the pistons are going to freak out when I fill this in. Oh well. Well, that was horrendous, and it's going to do it every single time, so that's fun. What is going on here? Like, there's water underneath this, and beside it, and like above it, and if I take this out, it even fills back up again over top, but it's just like, that water is not there. It's so weird. Okay. Oh, what the heck? How did that happen? Wait, can you... What? How does that work? How do you jump out of water and then just like get onto a block that's a full block above it? I don't understand. Oh well, fine, whatever. This is actually, oh gosh, is actually in the right place. That's so weird. So this glass is going across the whole thing, I believe. This is the last full layer of blinking water, which is really good because I'm sick of all the lag. Okay, so I'm gonna have to place lots of blocks. I really hope this. I think this was where the netherrack was actually. So I just destroyed all the netherrack for no reason at all. But you know, that's fine. This is quite fun. I'm picking netherrack up at the same rate as I'm placing it. I haven't actually had to switch the stack out yet. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Is that... Yes, okay, we're done. That was fairly painless. Oh, that isn't... Oh, that is a very interesting effect. It's all rising to the top. And then just getting yeeted to the other side. And it sinks again. And then... Oh my, that's really cool. Oh, I wish that could go on forever because that is hilarious. Ah, it's sad that it can't because I'm going to have to do this. I want my netherrack back. This is, after all, most of the reason that we're doing this is so that I can smelt my netherrack because I need nether bricks. Ah, that was cool though. I enjoyed that while it lasted. Okay, I think I'm gonna replace this netherrack with ice. No, I don't need to because items float now. Okay, I'll probably just replace it with glass then. Yes, I'm just gonna plant the kelp now. I think. Like, there's no point waiting around for it. I can make the smelter whilst it grows. So where did I put it? Kelp. Yes. And that's it. That's all our kelp. That's me done. Oh, look, it's growing. Yes. Winning. Okay, let's go and smelt some glass. Oh wait, I don't have a smelter. Our first kelp harvest. Yeah! How much did we get? 7! Heck yeah! Oh, so cool. Man, these pigmen are an issue. I need to get rid of them. And like, why aren't they drowning? They're just chilling out at the bottom of my thing. This must be a bug. Oh boy, why did I do that? That was an issue. We're not going to need all these layers. This is going to be too much kelp. But you know... That's fine. Let me go and see if there's sand in here. Sand or glass. Either would be fine. Oh, yes. Yes. Okay. Oh, this is why I have a mass storage system. I tell you. I put all of my stuff back. Dang it. No. Look at that. Full kelp farm. Just like that. From nothing. Admittedly, my random tick speed is... running at 3 times. Actually, it's not full yet. I lied. It is running at 3 times normal, so usually it's 3 and it's 9. Oh my days, I keep drowning. Now, this is an interesting question. Are phantoms okay with water? Because I'm currently underwater. So, will it follow me? Or will it come down into the water, try and get me? You're going to come into the water? No, it's repelled by water. Oh my goodness, no it's not. It came into the water. It is me from the future. Just to say, I am cutting this episode off here because it's getting rather long. So next episode I will work on the auto smelter to handle all of the kelp from the farm. And I'll also put together a new smelting area up top. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye!